Here's the thing about getting your first 1,000 Instagram followers as a business owner. If you've been at it for 6 months and you're stuck at under 200, I know what your problem isn't. It isn't your hashtags, it isn't your feed aesthetic, and it isn't that you aren't posting enough. Honestly, the problem is probably the opposite. You're doing too much. You're in too many directions and you're burning out before any of it has a chance to work. So I'm going to walk you through how I would get a business owner from 0 to 1,000 real Instagram followers without losing your weekends to it. The big 4 moves: what to do and what to stop doing in the cadence that doesn't kill you. And honestly, once you've done these 4 pieces, growing on Instagram stops feeling like a second job. Quick context. Most business owners hit Instagram with the same playbook. Post every day, hit every format, and talk about everything you do, hoping that something sticks. And I know, that's what all the gurus said to do in 2019, but the platform has changed. And that playbook is now the exact thing that gets you stuck under 500 followers feeling like a failure. So we're throwing it out. The big 4. Number 1, pick one pillar. A pillar is one specific thing that your account is about. Not 3 things, not 5, just one. Here's a bad version. You're a real estate agent and your account is about real estate, plus motivation, plus your kids, plus your dog, plus restaurant recommendations. Here's the good version. You're a real estate agent and your account is about first-time homebuyers in Austin. That's it. That's the pillar. That's what you're going to post. If your account is about everything, you become a follow for nobody. And that sounds kind of restrictive, but I promise it isn't. When you narrow the pillar, the algorithm finally understands what your account is for and it starts sending the right people to you. Wider reach does not mean more reach. Wider reach means no reach. If you can't say in one sentence what your account is for, that's the work. So start there. Number 2, Reels are the reach engine. Feed posts are how you talk to people who already follow you. Reels are how strangers find you. If you want growth, 80% of your posting time goes into Reels, period. Here's the bad version. You're spending an hour on a carousel that 200 of your existing followers will see and nobody new will ever discover. Here's the good version. You're spending that same hour making 3 Reels that each have a shot at reaching 10,000 people who have never heard of you before. Now, Reels are scary because they require you to be on camera, and I get it, but honestly, this is where most business owners fold. But the truth is, on-camera Reels from a real business owner outperform polished agency content 9 times out of 10. People want to follow people, not brands. So just film it on your phone, talk for 30 seconds about the thing that you know better than your customers. That is a Reel. Number 3, the engagement loop. This is the move that nobody talks about, and honestly, it's the one thing that did the most for the accounts that I've grown. Every day, you spend 15 minutes leaving thoughtful comments on a bigger account in your exact niche. Not great post, not fire emoji, that's no bueno. A real 2-sentence comment that adds something. A different angle, a question, a story. And here's why this works. When your comment is good, the people scrolling that account's comments see it, click on you, and you've just earned a follower without ever posting anything. And I know that 15 minutes a day sounds like a lot when you're a business owner, but it isn't. It's less time than scrolling, and honestly, it's the most powerful 15 minutes you'll spend on Instagram. Pick 5 accounts in your niche, comment on every post they make, and do that for 30 days. Watch what happens. Quick aside before I get to the cadence piece. The hardest part of Reels for most business owners isn't the filming, it's having an idea worth filming. You sit down to record and your brain just blanks. So what I do, honestly, is I'll open up my Syllaby, I'll give it a pillar, so first-time homebuyers in Austin, or whatever your one thing is. I'll have it spin up 15 or 20 Reel ideas with hooks already written. Now, I'm not using all 15. I'm usually picking the 4 that I want to film that week, tweaking the hooks to sound like me, and shooting. That's the workflow. You can do this with ChatGPT too, whatever gets you to, I know what I'm filming before you sit down. Okay, last move. Number 4, the cadence that doesn't kill you. This is the move that fixes the burnout problem. 3 to 5 Reels a week, 2 feed posts, and stories whenever you feel like it. That's it. Here's a bad version. You're trying to post once a day, every day on every format, and you make it 18 days before you crash and disappear for 3 weeks. The algorithm actually punishes the inconsistency way more than it rewards the original burst. Here's the good version. You batch. One day every 2 weeks, you sit down and you film 8 Reels in 2 hours. You schedule them out and you're done. And I know that batching sounds like a content creator move, not a business owner move, but honestly, batching is what makes this sustainable. The reason you've burned out before isn't that you didn't have the grit. It's that you tried to make content every day on top of running your business, and that math just never works. If you only take one thing from this video, take the batching piece. It's the difference between still posting in 3 months and being done by August. So the big four: one pillar, Reels is the engine, the 15-minute engagement loop, batch your cadence. That's the whole system. Again, you don't need 10,000 followers to make Instagram work for your business. You just need the right 1,000. And the way to get those 1,000 is not to post more. It's to post smarter and fewer directions with a cadence that doesn't break you. Real quick before I let you go, here's the heuristic if you only take one thing. If you're not sure whether to post, ask yourself if the exact person that you're trying to reach would actually stop scrolling for this. If no, then just don't make it. Save the energy for something that will. Getting to 1,000 followers is going to take somewhere between 60 and 120 days if you do this right, and that's normal. The accounts that look like they did it overnight either bought followers or they had a feature that you didn't see, so don't compare to those. One step at a time, pick your pillar this week, make 3 reels next week, start the engagement loop the week after that. You'll feel it click around day 30. If you want to try Syllaby, links in the description. You can spin up a free trial and use it the way I do, for reels and hooks, and see if it fits the way that you're trying to grow. That's the playbook. Go niche down.